Have you ever noticed how lions carry themselves with that calm, deliberate confidence that says, "I don't run the savannah, but everything here knows I could"? Today, we're diving into the world of lions like you've never heard it before. No cartoon characters, no children's book versions, just the raw, fascinating reality of one of Earth's most iconic predators. For thousands of years, humans have looked at the lion and seen power. Ancient cultures carved them into temples, painted them on shields, and crowned their kings with the title Lionheart. But the real animal, the actual lion, is so much more complex than any symbol we've created. They're strategic, they're social, they're ruthless when necessary, they're affectionate with the ones they trust. They make decisions based on survival, not pride, at least not the human kind. A male lion weighs up to 420 pounds, a female around 280. But numbers don't tell you what it feels like to see one up close. Muscles rolling under fur, that low rumble of a growl you feel before you hear. Their roar? It travels 5 miles across the African savanna. Imagine having a voice that can reach an entire city without a microphone. Their claws are retractable, razor-sharp, and built for gripping, not slashing. Their jaws can crush bone. Their eyes can pick out movement in near darkness. A lion isn't just a predator, it's a biomechanical masterpiece built through millions of years of evolutionary trial and error. Lions are the only big cats that live in complex social groups. A pride isn't a random gathering. It's a multi-layered society with politics, alliances, and drama that rivals any human community. A typical pride includes several females, usually sisters, cousins, mothers, and their cubs. They're the backbone of the group. The males, they're more like the shifting power at the top of a dynasty. Every few years, new males challenge the existing rulers. If they win, and it's often brutal, they take over the pride. This isn't some mindless act of violence, it's survival. If the new males don't eliminate the previous cubs, the females won't breed again. Nature only invests in offspring with the best chances of survival. And in the lion world, that means offspring fathered by the males currently strong enough to defend the pride. It's harsh, it's real, and it's part of why lions endure in such a competitive ecosystem. If you grew up hearing that the females do all the hunting, well, that part is true. But the deeper story is even more impressive. Lionesses operate like a coordinated tactical unit. They stalk in formation, communicate silently, and perform flanking maneuvers that would make a military strategist proud. Their success doesn't just come from speed. It comes from patience, precision, teamwork, and absolute trust in one another. A single lioness can take down a wildebeest. A coordinated team, they can drop a buffalo. And they're doing it not for glory, but for survival. The same survival that keeps a 400-pound male fed and ready to defend the pride. Male lions get a reputation for being lazy. But that's only if you ignore the one thing they do that lionesses cannot: defend the pride from invaders. When a coalition of rival males approaches, the stakes couldn't be higher. If the defenders lose, they lose everything: their cubs, their mates, their genetics, even their lives. A male lion's job is simple but brutal: hold the territory or die trying. And yet, outside of pride life, male lions form deep bonds with their coalition partners. 2, 3, sometimes 4 males stick together, brothers or unrelated allies, and their relationship is one of the strongest in the animal kingdom. When one male roars, the others roar with him, a united declaration of power that can shake the night. Lion cubs look adorable, no doubt, but beneath that cute exterior, they're learning the skills that will someday decide whether they live or die. A cub wrestling with its siblings isn't just playing, it's practicing takedowns. A cub stalking a beetle isn't wasting time, it's sharpening instincts. But the most important thing a cub learns? Social intelligence. A lion that doesn't understand the pride's hierarchy, alliances, and boundaries risks being pushed out, or worse. Growing up as a lion isn't a carefree childhood. It's training for a future full of battles, hunts, and constant challenges. To a lion, land isn't scenery, it's power. Every tree, every waterhole, every stretch of grass represents food, safety, and future generations. Territory disputes shape the entire lion ecosystem. Males choose their battles carefully. Females avoid unnecessary conflict. A territory too large is impossible to defend. A territory too small leads to starvation. A territory in the wrong place puts you in the crosshairs of larger, stronger prides. Lions spend their entire lives balancing ambition and survival. And sometimes, survival wins. Here's a secret some wildlife documentaries don't show. Lions are at their most active in the dark. When the sun drops, everything changes. The air cools, the wind carries scents farther, and the savanna becomes a battlefield of shadows and sound. Lions move silently, weaving through tall grass like ghosts. Their eyes reflect the moonlight. Their bodies blend into the darkness. This is when the real hunt begins. Lions once roamed across Europe, Asia, and most of Africa. Today, they occupy just a fraction of that range. The reasons aren't mysterious. Habitat loss, conflict with livestock farmers, poaching, and declining prey populations. But despite these challenges, lions continue to adapt. And conservation groups are working to create corridors, reserves, and community partnerships that give lions and humans a chance to coexist. Because losing lions wouldn't just be losing a species, it would be losing a part of what makes our planet wild. At the end of the day, a lion isn't a hero or a villain. It's not noble, and it's not cruel. It's simply an animal living by the rules of survival in a world that doesn't forgive mistakes. A lion is power balanced with vulnerability, strength tempered by strategy. A predator, yes, but also a parent, a partner, and a member of a society older than our civilizations. And maybe that's why lions fascinate us so much. They remind us of our own conflicts, our battles, our families, our ambitions. They show us that power is never permanent. And they prove that survival isn't about being the strongest, but the one who adapts. That's it for today, Wilderness Explorers. If you have enjoyed the video, please be sure to drop a like and hit that subscribe button. Comment what animal you'd like to see next. Until next time, Wilderness Explorers.